Hello there, my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to or back to your channel. This is your daily reading for Wednesday, June 10th. Time is fluid, and you can resonate to this reading if you have strong Pisces in your birth chart. So we're going to get a fortune for you for the day, Pisces, and your fortune is manifestations. A bountiful time awaits you. Your wishes could manifest right before your eyes. All right, Pisces. So something is definitely going on this week. I don't know if you watched yesterday's reading, but that reading was insane. And now, the next day, you have the manifestations fortune, which goes pretty perfectly with what seems like it's going on for you this week. So there is absolutely something coming your way, Pisces. You are reaping rewards from things that you have been wanting, things that you have been manifesting are finally ready to take form in your reality. Literally, this card, wishes could manifest right before your eyes. That is an energy, a feeling like you are in the position of your creations. So this looks like it's a real good week for you so far, Pisces. Let's see what else you got going on. We have Moon in Sagittarius with Discovery. Card number 21, Freedom and Adventure. So Pisces, you do have something in common with Sagittarius. Not only are you two mutable signs, but you also both rule the planet of Jupiter. So there is some type of expansion. There is some type of luck in your world. This Moon in Sagittarius card literally has a rocket on it that is taking off. So there could be some type of feeling in your life like that, where you just feel like you are taking off, where you feel like all of a sudden things are working in your favor. All of a sudden there are things that are coming your way. I feel like it could be more than one thing here in your world that is taking off. But this Moon in Sagittarius is also a strong indicator of you discovering something about yourself, as well as receiving information outwardly. Sagittarius rules the 9th house of higher level learning, information. They share the information energy with, I feel like, Gemini, which is another mutable sign. But there could be something that you discover or figure out that really just helps take things off here for you. You may have a moment where you're like, why didn't I think about that before? I feel like this card could bring about some type of like light bulb or epiphany moment that just really expands and just brings about a wonderful sense of creation for you. Freedom and adventure coming through. So some of you may be doing something that feels adventurous around this time, that feels new, that feels different. Sagittarius energy with that takeoff energy. And I am feeling like some Gemini energy for some reason. Pause. We have a Gemini new moon this weekend. Okay. You're going to get a reading for that, but there's something going on, because when I look at this card, I can envision the card that resembles Gemini in this deck too at the same time, because they both have things that are taking off. This card is a rocket taking off, but in Gemini's card, it's a plane taking off. So there definitely could be some type of like travel energy involved here for you, whether it be literal or metaphorical. Let's see what mermaid is with you. Gratitude. So whatever's happening here, this has come from you being grateful. This has come from you expressing your gratitude. And this mermaid also indicates that whatever's happening here, you will be grateful that it's happening. You will be grateful that you did that. You'll be grateful that you embarked on this adventure. You will be grateful that you took this discovery and did something with it. So this mermaid comes in to say, there is something to be very, very appreciative of here, that, you know, gratitude is, I know it seems really simple, and I know it seems really, how can that be? But make a gratitude list. Every night before you go to bed, or every morning when you wake up. There's Metatron's card for you. I didn't even get to shuffle. Express to the universe what you're grateful for. Because when you focus on that vibration, your manifestations hold more power in coming your way, because you are focusing on what you already have. and what you are being fueled by in the present moment. Metatron is giving you the color orange, card 24, with connection and attunement. So you are in the flow. When this card comes through, you are in the flow. You see this person is in like a yoga pose. They are in the flow of this orange energy. And I feel like the fact that you have the manifestation fortune coming through and this color orange, you are in the right frequency right now to receive and to manifest more. So take advantage of it, because a lot of the times readings will tell me when you are in that frequency. And now is definitely one of those times, especially if you watched yesterday's reading and you're seeing what's coming out here. There's definitely something going on here for you, Pisces. You are in the flow. All right, let's see what tea leaves come through here for you. I wasn't going to use these, but I am going to. The butterfly, a change for the better underneath the moon in Sagittarius. So whatever this is that's taking off for you right now, that is putting you on a new adventurous path and creating a sense of freedom for you, it is going to be something that shifts your energy or changes your life for the positive. And we already knew that because you do have the gratitude mermaid. The gratitude mermaid, that's literally what she says. She's like, oh, you're going to be real happy this happens. You also have the dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. So there could be some type of financial reward that comes your way. You have butterfly and dolphin symbolism now. And underneath orange, I mean, hello, opportunities are waiting for you with the door. Wow, Pisces. And you know, I got the tea leaves again because not all the tea leaves are positive. Not that I was trying to find something that wasn't positive, but I wanted to see how well the tea leaf match what you are getting here. And it seems like you're in some type of cosmic current this week and energy that is extremely beneficial. So you're not only receiving some type of financial gain that is reflected to something either you invested in the past, or maybe that was owed to you in the past, but you also have amazing new doors opening up for you that do have the power to change your life. Your overall energy from the tarot is teach. This is the Hierophant. So there you go. There is a blessing coming in. The Hierophant comes in to restore your faith as well as deliver you a blessing. So overall energy of a blessing, and your manifestation fortune is here. I mean, 2 readings back to back that are extremely positive is absolutely beautiful. There is definitely some type of financial gain here. I don't know if like your stocks are taking off right now, or there's some type of energy with something you've invested in, or some type of money that finally starts to accumulate in a stronger position for you. But I definitely do feel like there is some type of manifestation of financial success that you are stepping into. The Hierophant can also indicate a sense of commitment, and your reading yesterday was very strongly revolved around commitment. But let's see, on the Hierophant, we have Justice. It's like a to be continued reading. Y'all have to watch yesterday's reading if you didn't already. And if you did watch yesterday's reading, how crazy is it that Justice is now in the overall energy? Because this is absolutely wild. There is something about a manifestation that is owed to you. You did something. You know what this is giving me? I mean, we don't have any cards about it yet, but you know, Saturn was just in Pisces. I think with the last like 2 or 3 years, it finally moved out of it. I think like early February of this year. I feel like Saturn is playing a role in your rewards here. But you also have this really strong energy of Venus and Jupiter. So it's interesting that I'm getting so many planetary energies, because you have Justice ruled by Libra, And you have the Hierophant ruled by Taurus. Both of those signs are ruled by Venus. So Venus, the planet of love, pleasure, luxury, living your life and loving it, is taking over in this spread. But for some reason, I feel like maybe it's because I'm staring at the word teach, and that reminds me of Saturn. There is something here where I feel like this is a blessing from a lesson. Let's see, what's coming your way? The Six of Swords, some type of movement, some type of healing. You know, you do have the Rocket here, which indicates some travel. The Six of Swords also could indicate some travel. Your influence is the Death card. So you have transformed. Your life is getting ready to change. And you have the Butterfly, a change for the better. So don't let the Death card scare you. The Butterfly is literally here, saying it's not over. It's just now a new life is being prepared to be lived. If you see in the Death card, the sun is rising behind here. A new dawn, a new day is being birthed in your world. What's unexpected is the Wheel of Fortune. There's Jupiter. There's a lot of planets involved here. I'm getting strong Jupiter, strong Venus, and some Saturn. But the Wheel of Fortune, a very positive turn of events, is coming your way. And it's crazy. This is underneath the door. And the door has a circle on it. And the Wheel of Fortune also has a circle on it. So you know what this may feel like for you? A full circle moment. Where you find yourself on the other side of something where you're like, wow, this is truly full circle. Your advice is the Nine of Wands. And your outcome is the Ace of Swords. So victory. Ace of Swords, new information, discovering something, new conversations. Ace of Swords could also be a really strong indication of a, you know, if there was communication with somebody that felt off, there could finally be some type of restoration of balance in communication between you and another person. That's just like a random message here. But you're definitely heading down a new path that feels extremely lucky, extremely stable as well. So let's clarify this here, because this blessing is owed to you, Pisces. Flyer, flipper, the sun, more positive energy, right? That's where you're heading towards. Just how I indicated that sun in the Death card, and now you have the sun here to the Nine of Swords, the Judgment card, and the Knight of Wands. So you know what's going to be highlighted for you today? What you need to let go of in your mind. It's going to be very obvious. Some of you were overthinking certain things, sleepless nights, maybe even finding it hard to have a positive thought about something. The sun is here to highlight what needs to go for you. It's like, hey, look, we can't think this way anymore. We must get out of the mind, Ace of Swords, and into the energy of the Knight of Wands, which is expansive, which is exploring, which is action-oriented, which is very movement-type energy. Huh. Why is the Knight of Wands there? The Queen of Swords. There's this element of knowing what needs to be released from your thought process here. So whatever is coming your way, the fact that you have Justice, right? They hold the scales. And in the Justice card, it's also holding the Ace of Swords. Your outcome is the Ace of Swords. So there's like successfully not overthinking something anymore. Because the manifestation takes form right in front of you. The Death card and your influence to the Eight of Wands, the Moon, and the King of Pentacles to the Four of Wands. This combination of cards keeps following you, and I swear I have shuffled the deck. But your world is expanding, and there is luck to be had. There is stability to be had, but you must trust in the path. With the Moon coming through, strong indication of there's this energy of, you know, uncertainty. But the Four of Wands shows that there is a lot of stability here. And with the Eight of Wands, it looks like your energy is feeling more, I don't know, some of you could even be surprised that you're feeling more energized. You're feeling more in the position of exploring. You're feeling more in the position of walking through doors and taking opportunities to maybe in the past you wouldn't have. Let's see, this Wheel of Fortune, this luck that's coming your way unexpectedly with the Six of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. So this took its time. This definitely did take its time, as all manifestations do. But you have reaped in something that is a very balanced energy for you. There's a lot of energy being rebalanced in your world. And with the King of Wands, there could be also a very passionate person around you. There could be somebody who is very expressive, very attentive in your energy. It could feel very lucky to be around this person or to have connected to this person. It could also feel very lucky that there is some type of financial gain. Six of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles. Something that you waited to have a receival from. Something you waited to have a payout from. Something you waited to achieve on a financial level. Nine of Wands in your advice with the Temperance card, the Ten of Cups, and the Fool. So your advice is to take risks on your happiness. If it makes you happy and it makes you feel exciting, that's all you need. You don't need any other words. You don't need any other explanations. Follow the feeling is your advice. But protect your peace in the process. Especially when the Nine of Wands, the Temperance comes out. That's a strong indication of protecting your energy and your peace. But at the same time, also being open to walking through these new doors, as well as experiencing that sense of following to where you feel called to go, or called to do, or called to be around, called to be with. Because on this Ace of Swords, in your outcome, you have the Emperor, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Five of Swords, interesting, to the King of Cups. Because this is showing me that when it happens fast. And it happens suddenly. So I feel there's a little bit of a little quote I'm hearing. And it's interesting that I'm hearing this right now. I'll tell you what I'm hearing. Okay. Sometimes when we manifest things, we think we're ready for them. We want them so bad. Maybe we see other people reaping them, or this, that, and the other. And it's interesting because I am creating a manifestation guide / course. And in the disclaimer of the purchase of it on my Etsy shop, I literally have it written out. Please do not do this if you are not really certain if this is something you want to create. And I put the disclaimer there because sometimes we manifest something, or we want to manifest something, and then when it comes to us, or when the energy presents itself, it's matched with fear or unreadiness or uncertainty. So I would say with this energy, and for the future, because you are reaping a manifestation taking form in your reality right now, I feel like a part of you, especially you're a Pisces, so you do have that split energy sometimes. A part of you, it seems like, is like, yes, I manifested this. I really want it. But then another part of you is like, am I ready for this though? And the universe is kind of like, well, why did you put it out there if you weren't ready? You are ready. Ready isn't a feeling. It's a decision. You're never, if you wait until you're ready, you're going to always procrastinate. You're always going to push it. You decide you're ready. And that's probably why you have the door, because the door says opportunities are waiting for you. So I feel like this manifestation comes about in a way that either feels like slightly unexpected, or it's a little quick, or Or maybe it took a while, but then it takes form very fast. And I feel like it's coming at a time where either maybe you forgot about it, or you didn't think it was ever going to happen, or this, that, and the other. And the universe is like, it just didn't happen at your expected time frame. It's here now, so what are we going to do with it? So I would definitely say that for anything you try to create and manifest, really reflect with yourself. When this comes my way, am I going to meet it with fear? Am I going to meet it with uncertainty? Or am I going to meet it with gratitude? So this is what I have here for you, Pisces. Your outcome is really showing something coming in very hot, very quickly. You do have the Emperor there, so it could be a match. It could be a manifestation of a divine counterpart. It could be a manifestation of you connecting to somebody that is a very strong sense of an employer or a business owner, somebody that can help you, somebody that assists in your financial gain. But something is definitely happening here. Absolutely. Let's see what your ending oracle, your power position is in terms of zodiac signs in your spread that could be around you or in your chart. You have Sagittarius, you have Pisces, you have Scorpio, you have Leo, you have Libra, Taurus. I think I said Aries already, right? Yeah. Anyone else here? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to see what your power position is right now. And you have the Queen of Light. Illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. Card number 15. Yep, I'm not surprised seeing the Queen of Light as your ally with this type of reading. The Queen of Light is a beautiful ally and comes into your life to herald success in all of your ventures. She illuminates the most important steps on your path and reminds you of your own brilliance. And look, that's exactly what's happening and what's coming your way. Illumination to what needs to be released for you to embrace this energy of the manifestation. You're intelligent and inspired, and all your needs will be met. Remember that you are the instrument of the divine shining through you in this world. You're on the correct path for your highest good. The Queen also brings insight into how you manifest. Oh my God. The Queen also brings insight into how you manifest your reality in the most miraculous ways. She promises that you'll be shown the next right action and celebrates you as you stand brilliant, joyful, and enlightened in the present time. You've worked hard to come this far. You can be proud to stand tall in your conviction that in your heart of hearts, you know the truth of your situation. Rewards for your perseverance and willingness to learn are on their way. Saturn. Gratitude and acceptance are key today. Pisces, your readings for this week are scaring me. They're creepy. They're very, very creepy. I'm like, what the heck? Y'all, look, I'm more like you than I am like maybe how you would envision other spiritual people. I just was brought into the flow of reading all of my life. Even when I was like, I don't know, 9, 8 years old, I just knew things and I didn't want to know them. I'm like, why do I just know things? So now it's amazing to be able to use it for something like this and a collective energy of assistance and all this stuff. But y'all, that's why it's always so crazy to me too. Like, it's just like, how the heck? Oh my gosh. And I feel like this is like a to be continued reading from yesterday's reading. So I would definitely watch that one too, if you have not already. But this is what I have here for you, Pisces. Thank you for being here and for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. And I'll talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Bye now.